Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're zeroing in on just one really potent source about losing fat naturally. Look, if you felt stuck trying to make health changes stick, or you just want a clearer path to feeling, well, better, you're definitely not alone. This deep dive is basically your shortcut to getting informed on sustainable shifts that work.
That's exactly right. We've pulled out the core wisdom from this source. We're focusing on practical, science-backed ways to shed fat naturally, stuff that lasts, we're going to lay out 5 clear steps you can actually start with today.
Okay, let's get into it. So cutting sugar. We hear it all the time, but this source puts it right at the top. Step 1. What's the real deal? Why is added sugar such a big problem for fat loss specifically?
Right. It's more than just empty calories, though that's part of it. It's really about a powerful metabolic signal.
Hmm.
Our source really hammers this home. Those constant sugar spikes, they drive up insulin. And high insulin
Yeah.
basically schemes store fat
Mhm.
at your body, especially belly fat. And over time, your cells can become less responsive, insulin resistant.
Insulin resistance.
Right.
Yeah.
Which means your body struggles to use sugar for energy efficiently. It almost gets like optimized for fat storage instead. So the takeaway is clear. Read labels, seriously cut back on sugary drinks, maybe aim for like a 50% reduction in added sugar. It's huge.
Okay, so less sugar. Got it. Now, on the flip side, a lot of people cut carbs or fats, but this source really highlights protein. What's the key thing about protein? Why is it so central here?
Yeah, good question. Many just think protein equals muscle building. And it does, but
Yeah.
it's way more strategic for fat loss than people realize. First, it keeps you feeling full,
Hmm.
much more than carbs or fats. So you naturally eat less without feeling hungry all the time.
Complete-
Satiety, right?
Absolutely. That feeling of fullness is crucial.
It is. And second, it actually boosts your metabolism. Your body uses more energy just to process protein. It's called the thermic effect of food. So getting protein into every meal, think eggs, lean meats, Greek yogurt, or even plant-based stuff like lentils or tofu, it's fundamental. Okay, this next one might surprise some people. You don't actually need like killer workouts.
Yeah.
The source points to something much simpler for movement. What's the angle there?
Yeah, it's often overlooked, isn't it? But consistent, low-impact activity is incredibly powerful. Just a brisk 30-minute walk each day. Sure, it burns calories, yes. But the big win, it dramatically improves your insulin sensitivity.
Back to the insulin thing.
Exactly. Remember how we talked about resistance? Walking helps reverse that. It helps your body use insulin better to get sugar into your cells for energy, not storage. It sort of unlocks your body's natural fat-burning systems. It's simple, sustainable, and really effective.
All right, now for something that I think many people, myself included, neglect: sleep. Our source calls it a secret fat-burning weapon. That sounds pretty dramatic. Is it really that big a deal? Because when I'm tired, junk food calls my name.
You've hit it right there. It's not just about feeling tired. It's physiological. Lack of sleep messes directly with your hunger hormones. It cranks up ghrelin, that's the feed me hormone. And at the same time, it pushes down leptin, the hormone that says, I'm full.
Oh, wow. Okay, a double whammy.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That imbalance drives those intense cravings for high-calorie junky foods you mentioned. So yeah, getting at least 7 hours of quality sleep, it really is a secret weapon. It directly impacts your choices and your fat-burning ability.
And the final piece, step 5, tackle something so many of us grapple with.
Uh-huh.
Eating mindfully, not emotionally. It's just so easy to grab food when you're bored or stressed or, feeling anything but actual hunger.
Absolutely. And the source suggests a really powerful yet simple technique. Just slow down. Chew your food properly. Pay attention. Like really pay attention to your body's signals. Am I actually hungry? Am I full now? It's not just about eating less volume, though that often happens. It's about rebuilding your relationship with food.
Retraining yourself.
Exactly. It helps you actually enjoy your food more, and it directly fights that habit of eating out of boredom or stress instead of real physical need. It gives you back control.
So putting it all together, the big message here isn't about crash diets, is it? It's not about these massive, unsustainable changes.
Not at all. It's about building these core habits, cutting back sugar, prioritizing protein, daily movement, quality sleep, and mindful eating.
And the great thing is, you don't have to do everything at once. Our source suggests just picking one. Pick one of these tips, really stick with it, and you can start seeing real results surprisingly quickly, maybe even within weeks.
That's the key. These strategies work because they are sustainable. They fit into real life. Remember, knowing this stuff is one thing, but applying it is where the magic happens. Even focusing on just one change can kickstart a really positive cycle for your health and fat loss.
So think about it. What single sustainable habit from today's deep dive could you pick? What could you start with this week to begin seeing those results for yourself?